Whether it's the sequels or the original films, well, most of the time it's the sequels that Hollywood prefers to spend his time more on making them, but sometimes original films may also get to see the theaters projectors light if they are lucky enough, which rarely happens these days now. Having spoken about the games of sequels and original films played by Hollywood, we the Who GX7 have come up with another list of 7 upcoming movies of 2023 Hollywood hopes you will go theaters to watch. So let's roll the reel. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. Though there is no honor among thieves according to the original one, but Hollywood being Hollywood can't come up with the original story, so try to come up with an original name by bending the old original one and still fail to give it a new shape. And yup, some of you might knew that this movie is a adaptation of Dungeons and Dragons, which is a fantasy genre based tabletop role playing game. So there goes the original concept into the trash. Directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daley, starring Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, and many more expensive faces. Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves is an upcoming fantasy action adventure film that is set in the Forgotten Realms camping setting, where dragons puke mud and slime over the armies instead of raining fire. Treasure chests hunts humans instead of humans hunts for them, and lots of other exciting stuff. The film is about a group of thieves travel to that realm to retrieve a long-lasting relic and to stop a great evil entity from enslaving the world. The film is scheduled to be released on March 31st, 2023. Redfield. Okay, this time they couldn't come up with a proper name, so they decided to name the movie after the protagonist's name. Same old Hollywood's double standards. But they are claiming the movie is based on the original idea by Robert Kirkman. Now that sounds cool, though Redfield is a pre-existing fictional character from the Bram Stoker's novel Dracula, directed by Chris McKay, starring Nicholas Hoult, Nicolas Cage, Awkwafina. Redfield is an upcoming comedy horror subgenre film. The plot of the film is mainly focused on Redfield, a loyal servant of Dracula who decided to step out of his master's world of darkness to see another side of his immortal life after falling in love with a traffic cop. Female traffic cop. What happens next? Will Dracula allow this weird Romeo-Juliet story to be written along with his own legacy? Everything will get crystal sparkling clear on April 14th, 2023, nearby your cinema theaters. Elemental. Now this is something original. Seems like Pixar is the only player in the Hollywood that has some guts to deliver some fresh stories. Kudos to you, buddy. Directed by Peter Sohn, Elemental is an upcoming 3D animated romantic fantasy film that is set in a city where elements like fire, dust, soil, water, and air lives together and fulfills each other's needs, demands. The story of the film also seems pretty interesting. It will tell us about the relationship of a water guy and a fire girl, how they come close to each other but not close enough to share physical contact, thanks to the historical rivalry between the fire and the water. But still, they want to spend time together. Now this is really
sweet. So sweet.
The film is all set to be released on June 16, 2023. Fast 10. So this franchise finally managed to survive for this much long, but unfortunately the end game is coming for it soon enough. Directed by Louis Leterrier, starring same old cast along with some few updates, Fast 10 is an upcoming action genre film and sequel to the 2021 F9, serving as the 10th and penultimate main installment in the Fast and Furious franchise, which is about to getting printed over the history's book pages. Definitely not a good news for the Fast and Furious fans. The plot of the film will show the confrontation between the Dominic Toretto and Dante, the son of late drug lord Hernan Reyes, who was got killed in Fast 5. Now Dante is seeking revenge for his father's death and for polluting the ocean water that Dominic and his crew did really well right in front of him. The film is scheduled to be released on May 19, 2023. Now from here, we will look at those kind of movies that Hollywood really loves to produce, because these kind of films assures Hollywood
It's all about the money
for the better investment returns, and Shazam is one of them. Shazam, Fury of the Gods, sequel to the 2019 Shazam, is an upcoming superhero film directed by David F. Sandberg. So gods really didn't like it when their powers were given to some kids by an old monk. especially when those powers were stolen from them long ago. A good reason to get pissed off. Now the Daughters of the Atlas are back to take their belongings back and will crush or burn anything right away that dares to come on their way. These gods are literally destroying everything. Makes me wonder what kind of gods are these and how in the hell their powers got stolen away from them. I think these are the questions that will be answered on 17th March 2023. GOTG Volume 3. Finally, after 6 years and maybe for the last time, Star-Lord is back. After losing his love of life and killing his own father, Star-Lord is back with his crew. And this time, he just wants to live in peace, trying to adjust his life on nowhere. But seems like film director James Gunn didn't like that idea, so he decided to torment him and his crew by putting them all right into the conflicts again. Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 is an upcoming superhero film and sequel to the 2017 GOTG Volume 2. The plot of the film will move around a dangerous mission the Guardians embarks on to protect Rocket from the ghost of his past. So it means we will also get to know about the Rocket's backstory. Now this is something really interesting. For those who have been waiting for a very long time to know about it, just have to wait a little bit more till 5th May 2023. The Flash. So was he this much fast that it took the studios almost 40 years to get him on the big screens? Hope this movie won't disappoint if it's true. Directed by the director of IT and IT Chapter 2, starring Ezra Miller and Ezra Miller 2, Ben Affleck and old Batman actor. The Flash is another upcoming superhero movie coming out this year, adapted from Flashpoint. The plot of the film will follow the Flash, aka Barry Allen, who travels back in time to prevent his mom's murder, which is a dumb but understandable idea that also brings ominous, unintended consequences along with it. I don't know if I am correct or wrong, but this sounds a little bit similar to the plot of Terminator or Back to the Future plot. Again, let's hope for the best. The Flash will hit the big screens on 16 June 2023. So these are the 7 other upcoming movies of 2023 that Hollywood wants you to go and watch in theaters. Now it's up to you whether you want to watch them or not. Share your ideas, your opinions down below in the comment section. If you have found this video useful, a thumbs up like will be all hailed. Consider to subscribe our channel and don't forget to press that bell icon for more future videos because your single subscribe can make our day. See you again in our next video. Till then, make up your mind which one of these you want to watch and which one not.